time for the Gore N More podcast.
Gonna have a good time.
Gonna have a good time.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time.
We're going on now.
A ball break, walking hand in hand in the moonlight. We'll be the sweet soul there. I swear we'll never part.
We're going on now.
A ball break, running in the sand, feeling alright.
And what's up, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Gore N More podcast. This is your host with the motherfucking most, TJ Bowser, and joining me, as always, your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Chrisman.
Howdy, bitches.
And Big Johnny D.
What's going on?
And the killing
very questionable.
and the killing machine himself, Bobby Amon.
What's up, killer?
Today is January 20th, 2020, and we have another exciting episode of the Gore N More podcast for you today. But first, it's time for the Slice of Life. Big Johnny D, what'd you do?
Oh, let's see. Well, I finally beat God of War, so yay to me. And moved
buddy.
on to Resident Evil 2 Remastered. And man, is that game hard as fuck. But on other fun things, I had my nephew's birthday party this weekend, which was a full out Nerf war party.
Nice.
So we set up a full speedball court in my sister-in-law's basement, dude, with little bunkers and shit like that for the kids. And
Oh, fuck yeah.
we had we got all Nerf guns so the kids could obviously take each one or like one home each. But my nephews have so many Nerf guns, dude, that all the adults got into it too. So there was like 20 of us all running around down there. It was fucking great.
Nice.
That's the
And-
life right there.
Right? Listen, man, nothing brings out the inner kid like a good old fucking Nerf gun, dude. It's everybody has fun with that shit.
This is true.
But other than that, man, just chill back. Got to finally check this movie off my bucket list of things I need to watch. Yeah. So had a really good time with that, which we will definitely talk about. But Bobby, how was your week, my brother?
Last week was a normal week. This weekend was just pretty chill. Saturday, I was just out with friends at a brewery. Nothing much going on there other than drinking. And then yesterday, I was working on Jason all day and all afternoon. Finally,
Yeah.
I got some more work done on the shirt and the pants. It's coming together, but it's still got a lot more to go. And I got to do makeup for the rest of the week and shit like that. And that's it. Nothing too exciting. Mr. Chad Chrisman, what about you, buddy?
I didn't do much of anything. I took a day off on Friday so I could get my car inspected.
3-day weekend. Yeah.
Hell yeah. So,
I don't know. Sorry. I was trying to make something out of it.
so that was about the excitement of my weekend, and I finally beat Witcher 3.
Nice.
Yeah, I was pretty happy.
How many hours did you pour into that fucker?
Oh, I have no fucking clue. There's still a shit ton of side quests that I'm not going to bother with for a while.
That's how I did with God of War, dude. I didn't 100% it. I was like, I just want to beat this bitch.
Yeah, that's how I was with Spider-Man. I've still got a couple more quests to do in that, and then I'll get the Spider-Man in his underwear outfit.
Listen, man, we're old and we're dads. We just don't have the time, dude.
Exactly.
Nobody got time for that.
Exactly.
But other than that, it was just a lazy weekend. Apparently we had free HBO and Cinemax all weekend with DirecTV.
Ooh,
and I completely missed out.
Skinamax?
I completely missed out until last night. Like, well, shit, now let's see what's on. Like, oh, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Let's see, if it was HBO, they probably had Mom and Dad Save the World, I imagine, at least once.
I have no idea. Like I said, I didn't find out till like 5 o'clock, so I watched Mrs. Doubtfire and then Godzilla King of the Monsters.
I have not seen that yet. How was that?
I love it. I thought it was really good. I liked it better than Avengers Endgame. I just did not like Endgame.
Well, you and I have definitely gone down that road before. We know how you feel.
We've gone down that road.
But yeah, I enjoyed that much
that's
more.
a whole separate
And,
podcast.
Like I said, I beat that game and I started playing Far Cry Primal, which isn't too bad.
That's a fun game. I have that game for once. I can talk about something.
But I just barely started it. So.
Is the something the two people fucking in the middle of the woods?
Nice.
My buddy just sent me a video. He was actually in that spot the other day and he was just circling around and I'm just like, what the fuck are you playing, dude? And I told him, I was like, Jesus Christ, man.
Nice.
I haven't played a Far Cry since number 3.
This is actually the first one I played.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty sweet. Dude, actually, the best one, hands down, at least I thought, was Blood Dragon. And I don't know if you other gentlemen have touched on that at all, but
I have not.
The fuck are you talking about, Blood Dragon?
Far Cry Blood Dragon,
Oh.
dude, super homage to a fucking 80s, bro.
Oh, okay.
Like, oh yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, the expansions.
you play as fucking Michael Biehn, dude.
Okay,
And he's a
motherfucker.
Terminator. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Nice.
But TJ, how was your slice, buddy?
Well,
You want to tell us something here, TJ?
yeah. So
You
what
know
I did this week.
He recorded that when he was shitting in the bathroom this morning from that fucking taco.
This week I made myself some spicy ass shrimp tacos, and then this morning completely and totally regretted it. Ghost pepper feels a lot better going in than it does coming out, people.
Yeah, I bet.
Actually, no, you know what? Burns both ways. Anyway, recorded a couple podcasts, did a little bit of this, started pre-production on that, and, you know, moved stuff along, started some projects. Gonna try to get out some new content for all you gorehounds and hellions out there. Oh, motherfucker! So, that's gonna be my new favorite thing. I'll tell you what.
my god.
Anyway, you know what I'm excited for? This fucking episode.
Hell yeah.
So without further ado, it's time for another wonderful episode of the shit show, the Gore N More podcast. Today's film is 1985's Re-Animator, directed by Stuart Gordon, written by Stuart Gordon, William J. Norris, Dennis. Bobby, help me.
Hold on. What the fuck kind of name is that?
It looks like it's from your people.
Looks like it says
Paoli.
Paoli.
Powley, produced by
Powley.
Brian Usna, starring Jeffrey Combs as Herbert West, Bruce Abbott as Dan
Not
Kane,
Dean Kane.
Dan Kane,
not
Yeah,
Dean
Dean
Kane.
Barbara
Superman.
Crampton as Megan. Why the fuck do I say Megan? Megan Halsey,
Megan.
David Gale as Dr. Carl Hill, Robert Sampson as Dean Allen Halsey, Al Berry as Dr. Hans Gruber, Carolyn Purdy Gordon as Dr. Harud. Music by Richard Band, cinematography by Mac Alberg, edited by Lee Percy, distributed by Empire International Pictures, released October 18th, 1985. Runtime of 86 minutes, budget of $900,000, and it grossed just over $2 million. And Chad, say the catchphrase.
Roll that fucking beautiful bean footage.
I want beans.
Oh, this shit's grainy. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's grainy.
Just listen to that sound. It sounds like it's straight off an LP.
Herbert West is at the top of his class in medical school.
How can you teach such dribble? These people are here to learn, and you're closing their minds before they even have a chance. What are
He's brilliant, but a little weird.
I've broken the 6 to 12 minute barrier. I've conquered brain death.
His experiments have always been unorthodox.
It was dead.
But lately, they're getting out of hand. And he's just made a discovery that could wake up the dead.
Herbert West has affected reanimation in dead animal tissue.
What are you thinking? How do you feel? You?
15 cc's of reagent being administered.
Once you wake up the dead, you've got a real mess on your hands.
Herbert, you're insane! Now what happened?
I had to kill him! He's dead? Not anymore.
He's not dead! What the fuck?
Herbert West brought a lot of dead people back to life, and not one of them showed any appreciation. H.P. Lovecraft's classic tale of horror, Re-Animator.
Mr. West. You'll never get credit for my discovery. Who's going to believe a talking head get a job in a sideshow?
It will scare you to pieces.
Wow, what a trailer, folks. What a trailer. word. Yep.
Can I say that was one where like the audio for it does work for this format?
It works.
Yeah.
It works, you know?
Right.
Oh,
Where
by-
the thing,
by the way-
not so much.
I just want to thank you guys for picking the thing last week, because after last week's episode, I walked around all the rest of the week and I just randomly blurred out, Dean Kunde! Like I was pulling into freaking the store's parking lot, and I was just sitting there pulling into a parking spot like, Kunde! Like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Dude, my catchphrase was, "You got to be fucking kidding!" All week.
Say it's just a fun word to say, man.
Kunde. Anyway, who's doing the plot rundown on this bad bitch?
I'll do it.
Go,
Oh, Bobby.
Go, Bobby.
Oh, caress these ears, baby. Ooh, got the sniffles.
Obsessed with the idea of overcoming the obstacle of death and determined to vindicate himself by backing up his theory, the ambitious medical student Herbert West arrives in New England after the horrific incident at the Institute of Medicine in Switzerland. Damn, all the way over there. Before long, Herbert will pick up where he left off at first, experimenting with dead feline tissue and then with fresh human cadavers. He's got a thing going on here. Talking his septic roommate Dan Kane into joining his audacious project. Inevitably, as the two young scientists burrow deeper and deeper into the uncharted territories, the campus will start brimming with West's reanimated corpse, catching the eye of his arch nemesis, Dr. Hill, who yearns to take credit for his outstanding discovery. Bastard. The dead will rise again, even with a bit of help. However, can the young Re-Animator harness the power
Why
of
the
his...
fuck do you sound like there's a blanket over you? Talk right into that sexy fucking thing.
I am!
Jesus Christ.
Gargle it.
Well, there you go. I just did it, God.
Oh, yeah. You're doing so good at gargling that. Continue.
Yes.
Ooh, Bobby with them moves. What does that tongue do?
Balls for sure.
What does that tongue do?
Does that tongue do? You'll never find out. Well, maybe.
I was saying, the last couple episodes, those listeners probably found out those noises you've been making.
Yeah,
Right.
but noises are different than what it does.
Oh, you hear that, boys?
And girls, for God's
I
sake.
love that he said boys.
Yep. Just stop right there. Oh, shit. So, whose pick was this one, gentlemen?
This was mine.
All right, Chad. I want you to
You're
start
good.
it up, buddy.
Well, I think I really just picked this because it had been a hell of a long time since I watched it, and I wanted to rewatch it and see what you guys thought of it.
Hell yeah.
And I was not disappointed. The only thing that disappointed me, like I said to you guys, is that I did not find it on Shudder. You guys did, but I
Yeah.
didn't see it when I searched, so I said fuck it and popped in my old
Well,
DVD. So
it was-
I had to-
it was definitely a fucking process, dude.
Yeah,
That is
yeah.
for sure.
I'm just glad you guys got to watch it in
Oh.
high def.
It, yeah, listen, man, I love Shudder.
I think the one that they used on Shudder is a 2K scan of the original footage, because you can see all them beautiful cracklings.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was pretty grainy for even being high def, but still looked great. And did you watch it on Shudder, TJ, or did you watch it?
Oh,
on Blu-ray?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Were you able to find it easy? Or
Yeah.
did you have to do all the bullshit? Really? What the fuck? Yeah, for
like I
some
said-
reason the search, dude, on both the Xbox app and the fucking not the Fire Stick one, dude. It just for some reason couldn't find them.
Yeah, I was on my laptop and I couldn't find it. Then, like you,
Yeah,
I just
so I-
kept searching and searching.
Did you guys
like,
ever
fuck it.
think that maybe it's under HP first?
It shouldn't
I
matter.
did not.
It shouldn't
Why
matter.
is there
Reanimate-
this fucking stink bug? Oh, it's everywhere.
they-
Dude, stink
they
bugs
can-
suck.
they
My
can
house-
fly,
my garage
you
is
know.
full of them. We're not gonna go.
Fuck that.
But-
Anyway, continue.
Well,
Yeah. I will say this was my first viewing, and it was great.
This is my
about it
third.
earlier. Third?
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's just as special as the first.
Oh, so special.
It's always one I've wanted to see, and you hear a lot of people, especially big horror buffs and everything, you know, they always kind of tell you about it. So I already knew a little bit going in what I was going to see. But I loved every minute of it. And from the cat to the just the over campiness of the whole thing, dude. That was just my fucking shit right there.
Yeah, I really thought the comedy blended really well with the horror. It wasn't forced like some of them. It just kind of gelled together perfectly.
No, dude, right? Because like it was super serious, and then all of a sudden, as soon as he like, okay, for instance, when he's got the cat on his back, dude, like it is so serious up to that point,
That
and then
whole
as soon as
scene.
it hits that, it is just like you're laughing your fucking balls.
That
off.
whole scene
it
was
was
great.
hilarious.
To which I bring up, why has nobody done that cosplay? Or if they had, or somebody should do it. I think that would be awesome and super easy.
Get a cat on your back.
Right? Just get a stuffed cat, dude, stretch it out, put some fake blood on your shirt, just get some glasses, you're good to go.
And get a job in a sideshow.
You freak.
Hell yeah.
That was a great line.
So obviously all three of you have seen this multiple times, and I'm the only odd man out on this one, so.
I have the Blu-ray, so I had no problem finding it.
Yeah,
You got the Blu-ray, you got the Arrow release, or you got, what do you got?
I don't actually know which was release it is. I just know I have the Blu-ray. I haven't
Is it
looked
a
that
clear
deep into it.
case? Does it have a clear case?
No. It
It's
does not
not
have a
the
clear
Arrow.
case.
Okay, then it's not the Arrow. Okay. Oh, I got the sniffles. So, okay, moving on.
Stop
Moving
doing that,
on this
okay.
beautiful podcast. Everybody, where are we? Kind of just had general discussion there.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Chad?
Yo. You want
Let's
to get
hit
to
that behind the scenes.
Alrighty, let's
Oh,
pull
yeah.
that.
Touch on it. Touch on it.
Touch on this.
Just touch.
Wow, look how
Sensual
big it is.
touching.
Yeah, get it out.
Okay, so this was very, very loosely based on H.P. Lovecraft's Herbert West Re-Animator. And apparently this only adapts the first half of the book, and then Bride more or less adapts the second half. But I'll get into that later.
Okay.
The special effects department went through 24 gallons of fake blood during the shoot.
Yeah.
They said it was the bloodiest film he ever worked on. In the past, he used about 2 gallons of blood per film, so nice little bit of gore here. Obviously not
Ooh.
evil.
Are you not wearing pants?
Bobby don't got pants on.
ladies.
Yo, come on. I'm in my freaking shorts, god damn it.
What an Italian sausage on that guy. Continue, Chad.
Oh my god.
Was your pubes trimmed in a bonsai tree? That was
Like,
impressive,
that's
dude.
that's incredible. Wow.
Start calling him the Hammer.
right?
I'll never be able to look anybody in the face.
We're gonna call him fucking Bobby Man Meat Malone. Or Bobby Man Meat Malone. Why did I go Malone? Malone.
Actor David Gale's wife divorced him shortly after the film's release, and the audio commentary of the rest of the cast suspects that the scene when his character, Dr. Hill, attempts to rape Megan, that was the cause of the divorce. This is actually true. There's more on it later.
There's more on it later.
Stuart Gordon and Dennis Powley, however the fuck you say that, originally tended to be more faithful to the story, but the film ultimately had little in common with the story. It was intended to be a parody of Frankenstein.
I can see that.
They used glow stick liquid for the reagent. And this was the first time.
Yep.
First time that a glow stick was used on film for that. In that manner. The woman Dan is seen attempting to resuscitate at the beginning of the film was a dildo enthusiast, and was known to hide dildos with the fake corpses in the morgue set. Dildo.
How many dildos were on that set with the corpses? I want to know.
The funny thing is, the whole dildo enthusiast, I can see them like, they're not just like little ones. You got to picture like the big double-ended baseball bat
dude,
ones.
there's
see a
some rubber
Mandingo.
fist in there. You know that.
I'm sure there's a Mandingo in there.
Mandingo.
Oh, dude, the Great American Challenge. Yeah,
It's going to be this right here.
looks like a fucking lamp, dude. It's like just put
Exactly what's going to go.
Okay, continuing on. Lovecraft never really liked his Re-Animator stories and wrote them only because he got $5 per installment.
Oh, okay.
sounds kind of shitty.
Yeah, I mean, hey, whatever. When David Gale's wife first saw the infamous giving head scene, she stormed out shouting, "David, how could you?" And that was confirmed by Stuart Gordon. So like I said, that did cause their divorce. The brains and the severed head were made up of steer meat byproducts, ground beef, and fake blood. And when they shot the scene in the autopsy room with the severed head being thrown out the door and smashing into the hallway wall, the crew were all behind the camera with garbage bags over their clothes because no one knew how much the brains would splatter. Speaking of which, did you notice in the movie that the only viable corpse they're able to use was the only one that wasn't covered by a fucking garbage bag?
Yeah, I just noticed that.
It was just so. It was one of those weird things I
no.
noticed because they're sitting there looking through all the different corpses, and the only one they found they used was the only one that wasn't covered by a garbage bag, and not a body bag. Those are actual fucking garbage bags.
Let's say they didn't look
No
like body
shit.
bags. They weren't thick enough.
No, they were just like regular hefty trash bags.
Hey man, you gotta save your money.
Hefty.
Okay, so like I said, it loosely adapts the first half of the story, including where they meet in medical school, the dean's death, all that. The next film, Bride of Re-Animator, loosely adapts the second half of the story, including the two doctors reanimating corpses on a battlefield. West experiments with reanimating individual body parts. So yeah, basically, and there was going to be a third. The third film of the series really doesn't adapt anything from the story.
Interesting.
I didn't even know there was a third one.
Yeah, it's called Beyond Reanimator.
Oh yeah, is
I
that
know-
the one that's in Vietnam?
I don't know.
That starts in Vietnam, or is that the Bride?
I think that's Bride.
That's Bride. Bride starts in Vietnam. 'cause I
Oh,
watched
is the
it
third
today.
one whenever he's in the insane asylum?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, we know what it is. Guys.
Calm yourself.
I do say I do want to find the they have a Re-Animator versus Army of Darkness comic series that I would like
Yes,
to
they
find.
do.
Mhm.
They
Oh
do.
wow.
Yeah, that'd be might have to look at that at Monster Mania, see if I could scope that up.
I know someone who might have it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Continuing on.
Chad.
So Barbara Crampton stunned the guys with a question none of them had pondered before regarding the scene where Hill's body sneaks into the morgue wearing the medical prop head, which was hilarious, by the way.
That was great.
I was so looking at that security guard to be like, the fuck is this?
No, man, he had his boudoir magazine, dude. He was good to go.
Good
He had that
chick,
cigar.
yo.
He had that cigar in his mouth. He's like, I don't give a shit.
That
Hey,
was not a
And I
cigar.
love the part where he gets up to excuse himself after reading the magazine. You know exactly what he was going to
Great
do.
time.
But yeah, anyhow, after, regarding that scene, she said, why didn't they just, if he could put that on his shoulders, why didn't he just put the head back on his shoulders?
Because it wouldn't be as funny.
I know.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Listen, man,
the padded
they
cell-
already went that deep, that like with the ridiculousness. Let's just keep it going at that point.
yeah.
That's what I love is the humor was just perfect for this.
It was, dude.
Okay, so the padded cell that they made for the dean, it was really hastily constructed and prone to collapse. During early takes, he'd dive into the walls, acting insane, and accidentally knock the walls over. Ultimately, he was forced not to interact with the set and act out his scenes in the middle of the room or lightly leaning against a wall because it was going to just keep falling apart. That's how
really
low
could
budget
get
on
some fucking 2x4s to fasten that shit together.
I guess
Jesus
not.
Christ.
That budget did not go for that.
Right. It went to the effects, man, and you know what? Kudos to them. They did it right.
Yeah.
Okay, this next part, this makes me want to watch the audio commentaries just because this says there's silence in the audio commentary when Megan's undead father plops her onto the gurney and removes her clothing, and it's broken by one of the guys pointing out the cool lights in the shot. So Barbara Crampton says, "Look at those lights! Look at those breasts!"
I have to watch the commentary now. I have it.
So the guys are trying to like lighten the mood and not point that out, and of course she has to point out her own boobs.
Right.
They are nice.
Oh yes. The first cut of the film was 2.5 hours long.
And you know what? I would have been totally okay with that. I wish we got that.
Yeah, same
That would
here.
have been nice.
There is an assembled cut on the Arrow Blu-ray, but it's only 106 minutes.
Mm.
Yeah, still don't cut it.
Yeah, it's still missing a good bit. Jeffrey Combs, Barbara Crampton, Robert Sampson, and the director visited an insane asylum and a morgue as preparation for the film.
Okay.
The film was shot in only 18 days. 16 days of principal filming and 2 days of pickups.
Damn, that's impressive.
That is
Wow.
very
For
impressive.
this kind of movie?
Mm-hmm.
Right? For them effects alone, dude. That's just a lot of setup time.
Okay,
Holy fuck.
just think about that for a second. 16 days of principal shooting, and the first cut of the film was 2.5 hours long. That's damn impressive.
Right? That's a lot of shit. Damn.
Shit, to make
That's
a
a
2.5
lot
hour
of
movie
footage
now,
for
it's
the
like-
time they had.
Fucking A, dude. That's
For a
impressive.
2.5 hour movie now, you have to have it for like 6 months shooting. What the fuck?
Not them. That's awesome.
That is very
What else we got,
impressive.
Chad?
There were rumors of a fourth movie called House of Re-Animator, which would have been it would have involved Herbert West moving into the White House and reanimating the deceased vice president. Stuart Gordon stated
I read that too. That would have been wicked.
Stuart Gordon stated that while he did originally intend to create the film, he saw no need for a political satire after the Bush administration. The movie does get referenced. The movie does get referenced after a comic book crossover with Hack Slash, where Herbert West takes an emergency call from the White House. So there was like a comic book setup for a movie that never happened.
Motherfucker.
Okay.
One of the guys he recalls having trouble guiding the gurney down the hallway to the morgue. We got that gurney from Dan O'Bannon's Return of the Living Dead because it already had a hole cut in it. So they reused props from Return of the Living Dead for this.
I can see that.
Okay, and I mentioned this in the chat, and I don't know if you saw it, Bobby, but there are two connections to the Terminator universe in this, not story-wise. The building used for the Miskatonic Medical School is the same one as the Cyberdyne building in T2.
Oh, shit.
And the first corpse they reanimate, was Schwarzenegger's stunt double.
Oh, Peter Cushing.
That was
not Peter Cushing. He's got a similar last name.
Peter Cushing.
No, he's got the similar last name to him.
That's very impressive. I did not realize Peter Cushing was that jacked.
Jeez.
Did you see him? Dude, he was doing that.
Dude, he got
shit,
some.
man.
He's fucking stacked. Wow.
I forget his fucking last name. It's the same first name, though.
Okay, moving on.
Okay, what was it?
While Bobby ponders.
Okay,
While
so
Bobby ponders.
they used an actual dead cat for the scene with the Rufus, the cat, in the fridge.
I was going to tell you that he died.
What would the note have said? Dead cat or cat dead? Details later.
Yes, that was what I was trying to say last week.
I was trying to think, and I thought that's what it was, but I wasn't 100% sure.
Yep.
Cat dead. Details later.
Feels like, I love it.
Okay, so there was originally a subplot that revealed that Dr. Hill had the ability to control minds. It was cut from the film for timing reasons, but evidence of it can still be seen in the story. He's seen performing the skill on both Megan and Herbert, and is the reason he's able to control all the zombies in the film's climax.
Yeah, that's how I kind of took it.
Yeah, I thought he had a little something going on there, too.
I figured just because he was like super juiced.
Mm-hmm.
Super.
Right, he went super shredder pretty much, dude.
Super Shredder.
Okay, and finally, some of the more recent Blu-ray releases, including the Arrow's limited edition release, include a 105-minute integral cut, which restores all the deleted plot scenes used in the censored R-rated releases with the full uncensored version.
Interesting.
It's not a real director's cut.
Gotta get that.
Oh, it's not real.
But if you're looking for it, I did find it on Amazon. It's like $15.
$15.
Yeah, it's
Oh, wow, that's cheap.
yeah, that's really cheap. But that's the majority of my notes right then and there.
Okay,
Boy.
so moving on. Johnny D, what's your big question for this film?
Oh, man. So it was kind of hard to make some big questions because I was just so entranced with watching the film for the first time. But I did try to come up with a few. And besides just prolonging the story, would you gentlemen, I'm asking you as in a personal thing, even if you were in, let's say, was it Dan?
Dan, not
Dan's
Dean Cain.
situation. Yeah, thank you. Dan, not Dean. What if you were even in Dan's situation, such as like a college student, if a dude like Herbert West came in, would you even give that dude a chance? Because that whole dude, like he was throwing out fucking red flags left and right when he came for the apartment.
Is he handing me cash, though?
Yeah.
I'm saying putting you in that same specific scenario, like given the red flags and all that other stuff, do you think you would accept the money?
Always
Fuck it,
take the
I
money,
got nothing to lose.
honey.
Absolutely.
I would.
Fucking downstairs, buddy.
I think the basement line would have been the kicker for me. I'm like, nope.
I would have been like, you can have the basement. Cool.
As soon as he's
I'll
like,
see you
when
when
you're
you're done.
he's like, yes, this is perfect. You're like, nope.
Perfect for a sex dungeon.
Ooh,
Yeah,
sex
right?
dungeons.
Wow.
I like the sound of that.
That would be
now that's the stuff right there.
that
Well,
could
no,
have made
wait
the
a
movie a
minute.
little bit better.
Never mind.
Right.
I'm going to keep the basement. You can go somewhere else.
On second thought, yeah, you can have the upstairs. I'll take the sex dungeon.
Oh, take
Yeah,
the
yeah,
sex
exactly.
dungeon.
We're going to just switch that real quick.
And so I guess my other question is, who do you think between Dan and, what the hell's his girlfriend's name?
Megan.
Megan. Who do you think got it worst in the 24 hours of meeting Herbert West?
Ooh,
Megan.
She got felt up and shit.
Ooh, I
That's
don't know.
true.
I
She
don't
did
know.
get pretty
He
much
doesn't,
fucking raped.
realize like what he does doesn't affect Dan. It more or less affects her.
But it does affect Dan, dude. Like Dan's
Yeah, but
whole
Dan-
life got flipped upside down within 24 fucking hours, dude.
But did you look at his face half the time? He's over here like, the fuck? I'm still going
I
to
know.
work with you though.
Well, yeah, I know that was kind of a weird thing, but I feel like Herbert West he's just odd enough, but he's non-threatening enough to where it's just like you would just do it anyways.
Okay, I'm going to say I think Dan, not Dean Cain, got the worst end of it over between him and Maggie.
I'm going to say just because he still has to serve, like, okay, yes, Megan did die, but Dan still got to live through all this shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and look at all he went
this
through.
is true.
Her dad was dead and then brought back, right? This dude was
Yep.
getting royally fucked over by the dean. He was that close to getting expelled.
Yeah,
Right.
this is true.
All because he just tried to help Herbert in the most legit way he could.
Right.
And then he just, from that moment on, he just literally got fucked. I feel like at every turn.
Yes.
I actually felt really bad for his character. I was just like, oh my God, dude. Then
Now
he
that you
actually went
put
to
it- now you
shock
put it
and
that way-
shit. Like,
Now that you put it that way, yeah, okay, that makes total sense.
Although,
I mean,
I think
Megan, I'm not saying Megan didn't have it bad, obviously. Like, it's a very hard argument.
and I do want to say things could have potentially gotten a lot worse for Megan.
Yes.
If Dr. Hill wasn't killed, 100% guarantee he would have raped her.
Oh yeah, 100.
Guys, before we forget,
Is it that time?
Dude, we forgot last weekend.
I know. She plays twice.
Hello there, creepy ghouls. Do you like spooky things and horror movies? Then Cabin 13 has the stuff for you. Check out their selection of horror-themed props, pins, busts, action figures, collectibles, and more. You can find them on Facebook and Instagram. Be sure to visit cabin13.com and buy something, or I'll kill you.
Marcio Charlie's Horror Costume Studios. Premium hand-sculpted latex masks, busts, and hoods. Everything is handmade and painted by Marcio himself. Be sure to check out his wide range and selection of products over at Facebook and Instagram at Horror Costume Studios.
hey, you out there. Hey, listener, take a look at yourself. Want to know why you look like shit? Because you aren't wearing Dewback merch. Take your ugly ass over to dewbackdiscussion.net and click on the merch tab. Pick up some hot fucking swag, then you can become a sexual tyrannosaurus, just like us. Graveyard Classics. Horror-themed tees and posters, professional in-house screen printing, and Jaclay prints. Powered by Death Style Art and Graphics. Go see what you can dig up over at graveyardclassics.net.
Come on down to Mask by Lance, Premium Friday the 13th custom-made hockey mask down there in Tennessee by Lance McKinney. Find him on Facebook and Instagram over at Mask by Lance. Go order one now, boy. Yee-hoo!
That is another terrific ad block as per recommended by Dale Silva from Cabin 13. So onward with the review of 1985's Re-Animator. Are we on the douche?
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah.
Douche of the movie. That would have to actually go to Herbert.
Dr. Hill.
I'm going to have to say
I say Dr. Hill.
it's a toss-up, man, because you know what? Herbert, even though he's kind of like the anti-hero of the film, like he is the biggest douche because he essentially started it all.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to say he's a douche. He's just driven by an obsession to conquer
Right.
death. Whereas,
last quick question: was Dr. Gruber Hans Gruber?
yes,
That's what I thought. I was hoping it would be.
Hans Gruber.
yes, he shares the name of the bad guy from Die Hard.
Because I was watching the credits and I was just like, oh, Hans fucking Gruber. And my wife's like, who's Hans Gruber? I'm like, get the hell out of here. Jesus.
File the divorce papers tomorrow.
I won't.
Who's Hans Gruber?
She's a Harry Potter nerd. If I said fucking his name, I don't even know his name now. Snape?
Oh, yeah. Same guy.
Yeah. But going back to douche, I'm gonna have to say, Dr. Hill, man. He was full out raping, man.
Yeah.
Like
very rapey vibes. Not like Glacier vibes, but very rapey.
Yeah, but later on he literally did rape her.
Right. He like raped her with his own head.
Bill Cosby her.
That was an extremely unpleasant scene.
Just any scene with him and her together, he was really creepy towards her. It was very uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I'm saying the end scene alone, though, dude.
Oh, yeah, when the head's walking through her.
Yeah, dude, just in her dad throwing her down.
I'm looking at it going, this is a head. This needs to stop. But you
know what?
That's not a little head you want.
Listen, at least, like, as far as it did go, at least they stopped it at the appropriate time to have, like, West and fucking Dan bust in at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Before it got worse.
Thank God, because I was not going to be like, oh, no.
Ooh. I actually just thought of another quick question, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, interject. Yeah, just right here. Come on, ask it.
Yeah. Did West open up a portal in Hill's body to call in Cthulhu at the end?
What the fuck?
No, that was.
How else would you explain the tentacle that came out and grabbed her?
That was his intestines.
Yeah.
That was intestines?
That was intestines.
I took it more. Oh, I took it more as like a tentacle.
It's Lovecraft, so you're just. Speaking of Lovecraft, that new underwater movie ends with Cthulhu.
Yes, it does.
Why would you tell me that?
Because it's on Bloody Disgusting.
Yeah, that was spoiled like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's certain things I skip through on Bloody Disgusting.
Well, I guess this movie's actually good, and Kristen Stewart's in a movie, and her acting's not terrible, so probably watch it.
I've heard several people say Alien 1 vibe.
Oh, those are nice vibes.
And I was like, that's a very high bar.
I guess only one person actually dies in the entire film.
Yeah, from what I saw.
Yeah.
I'll still watch it.
We'll watch it anyway.
I'll still watch it. It's got underwater monsters. I'm sold.
Yep.
Right.
Bingo, bongo, bango, Deep Star 6, Leviathan, all those things. Anyway. Let's move on.
Okay, I want to ask you guys this.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
During the whole climax of the movie, the whole end scene where all the zombies started rising up, am I crazy, or was the music in that scene the exact same music that played during Glenn's death in Nightmare on Elm Street?
It was very close.
It was like almost identical.
Dude, I would have to really fucking listen to that one again.
Well,
I've seen Nightmare on Elm Street more times than I can remember, so that music is like ingrained into my brain.
No, Chad, I don't think you're wrong. It's very similar, though. Very.
That's going to have to be one we're going to have to check out and fill back in next week, I feel.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a compare and contrast on the two.
Hell yeah. I like it. So, we are on. Well, we all said douche, right?
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
Bobby, who did you say for douche?
I said Hill.
Okay.
Okay, so the questions. Okay, favorite kill.
Yes. Favorite kills?
I like the shovel. It's cool.
Yeah.
I like
that was pretty visceral.
I like the saw through the fucking cadaver.
That was pretty cool. That was.
He's just like, stand back, Dan. Just shoves his whole fucking hand through there. Beautiful.
He was awesomely nonchalant in that whole scene.
So I actually liked the Dean squishing Dr. Hill's head into a pulp and then tossing it out.
I forgot about that one.
And then just chucking it against the wall.
But he's in the sequel.
Who? The father?
No, Dr.
No, Dr. Hill.
What?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, his head has like bat wings and shit in the sequel.
Bad wings.
What?
Wait,
Wow.
I thought
John,
you watched it.
You're going to love it.
I can't wait. Yeah. I was just confused that even West was back. But like we already said, like you don't really see him die at the end, and you just see it kind of like fog out. So, but damn, dude, I didn't know Hill came back too. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he wasn't on the hill that time.
So I'm gonna have to agree with TJ though for my kill, man. The shovel decapitation was where it was at for me. Yep, just good old fucking
money.
He had to work at it too.
I like the sound effects in that scene.
Oh yeah, the sound effects in this movie are premium.
And then I guess I would like to throw honorable mention to where he hucks the cat against the wall. 'Cause that was just fucking great.
That fucking cat had it coming, man.
Oh yes.
Oh, that bastard.
Oh shit.
That was one mean pussy.
Yes.
Even with a broken back. All righty, gentlemen. Best scene.
Ooh.
Oh, this is tough.
This is a hard one.
I gotta say, my pick for best scene was the whole thing with the dead cat in the basement.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It was so hilarious.
Dude, that was, yeah.
Them chasing.
You know what? I'm going to have to agree because I think I laughed the hardest at that.
All right.
With honorable mention to where he reanimated Hill because that was pretty good too. Just
I'm
just
gonna
the
have to
little
go
fight with the head.
with the fight with the head for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just stab it on the fucking little skewer.
Oh yeah, that was a good scene too.
Bobby.
My favorite being when they get into the morgue and he picks out the corpse. That whole scene and the explanation he comes up with to Megan. Your father went crazy. We tried to help. Like he just came up with it, but I'm like, how does she not realize?
Yeah.
This is gold. That whole scene, everything.
As he's soaked in blood too.
Yeah, he's just like, your father went crazy. We did this. That we couldn't save him.
I gotta say, this will probably be one I'm gonna be buying on Blu-ray next time I pass it anywhere.
Oh yeah.
I have to add this into the collection for sure.
Okay, so did the opening scene hook y'all fuckers in?
Yes.
Hell yeah, we had Hans
I'm
Gruber
not done with my
exploding
in
5
yet.
minutes.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
done?
you got a doc named Hans Gruber whose eyes explode.
Hans Gruber!
Dude, eyes exploding within 5 minutes of the movie, that's always a win for me. So I would say 2 thumbs up for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. Much agreed.
What was that, Bobby?
Said much agreed.
Oh, there we go. That sounds better.
Right?
Anyway.
Got a little blood splatter on some face.
So now it's time for best tits. Hottest girl.
Swing, swing.
Tentpole. She's a babe.
She's magically babelicious.
I would have to say
she was
the
a
dead
peasant,
girl,
she'd
the dead fat girl at the beginning.
No.
Yes.
No
So
way.
that girl had the tickle bitties that you just
detail.
want to just suckle on
So
like
you
a
like-
baby lamb.
So you like the dildo enthusiast?
Absolutely.
There's a veto flag on the play.
Yeah.
False start.
Yeah. If your answer is not Megan, then get the hell out.
I was gonna say it's got to be Barbara Crampton, dude.
They were nice. Give me a minute.
And she wasn't shy
I
about
will
showing.
show him my
It wasn't just like a one scene kind of one and done.
And you got Bush.
And you
We
got
got
Blonde Bush.
Bush.
Excuse me, it's ma'am.
So-
It is ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, so that
love
so that
Bush.
answers
Oh,
the
you mean the
question. Yes,
president.
she is a natural blonde. The carpet matches the drapes.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Guys, did the score set the mood? Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did anybody else think that this part of that score kind of sound like a little bit of the Psycho score? Like not
Yes,
the.
and that was intentional.
Yeah.
It was meant
love-
to be an homage to the Psycho, especially the opening credits.
I'm like, this sounds like Psycho.
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah, that was purely intentional.
Loved it.
Interesting.
Interesting, he says.
Let me stroke the beard here a little bit.
Yeah, best song. We're all stroking beards, amongst other things, if you're Bobby.
Yeah.
Wait.
There it is.
Was there really any? I
think
can't
there was
think of
any.
any songs that like popped out per se.
I'm pretty
Besides
sure
just
there
the
was.
actual.
we really don't know. Scratch that, cross that. Favorite motherfucking character.
Herbert West. That's it.
Herbert
for me.
West. He's a good character. I choose him.
I mean, Combs definitely sells that role for sure.
Tremendous actor.
Yeah, it's hard not to pick him.
Huge. Okay.
And then even I would have to say Hill was an asshole, man. You hated him, but that
major
dude played it
asshole.
well.
That's what my people tell me. Major
right.
asshole. Okay. Moving on. Are we on favorite character or was it scary? Was it scary? It was very gory.
That isn't cranberry sauce, Artie.
Yeah, it was not cranberry sauce. There was a lot of blood, people. I tell you, there was a lot of blood. Moving on.
It was huge.
What do you guys think? Scary?
I loved it.
I wouldn't say scary, but definitely it could make you jump in spots. Yeah.
If you're queasy to the gore, it might throw you off, especially a little bit of the surgical gore in the beginning and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, you think
cutting open the head with the brain.
I might think that Dave the Dead's surgical gore is worse than this.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think this didn't have crazy surgical gore, just just a little bit. But.
The craziest one would be them taking the brain out.
Right. Which, that wasn't anything.
I mean, half of the millennials have that done anyway, so.
Oh,
yeah, and it's non-surgical.
That's just called de-evolution, Bobby. Right? De-evolution. Anyway.
Motherfucker!
Okay.
Bullshit.
So I think we agreed it wasn't really scary, but
it's a cult film, people. It is
was
a
it
cult.
Hilarious? Yes.
It's fucking funny as hell to watch. It's enjoyable as hell to watch. Does it hold up today? Segue into that abso-fucking-fo-rutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. You couldn't remake this.
Apparently they tried.
And look how that
I was going to say, you didn't even know about it. And I mean, I don't know if it's like a remake. I don't know. But it said it was made in 2018. It's on Amazon.
I saw that.
Oh, like I said, look how that did.
Right? I'm sure it was straight to Amazon.
Probably ended up on a porn website.
What did Chad, you said?
That's where it gets the
Chad,
views,
you said all Lovecraft stuff is open domain, though, correct?
Pretty much, yeah.
Right, so anybody can fucking just make
anybody. Some of it I think is held.
Guys, we should make a horror film because I have a Necronomicon.
Let's do it.
Use that as the basis.
But I was looking it up today just to see what all is public domain and what isn't. But even when he was alive, H.P. Lovecraft pretty much let people use whatever the hell he wanted from his stories for their stuff because he more or less just wanted his stuff to get noticed
out there.
Yeah.
Right.
Understandable.
So he didn't mind if people used the Necronomicon or Cthulhu or something like that in one of their stories.
Okay. Dude, that's so awesome that Cthulhu's in that new movie, dude. Makes me even super happy. Anyways, acting.
Good acting.
Good acting. Over the top. It's good. It was good. It was good for what it is. It was good.
Yeah. Over the top, but it had to be over the top for this kind of movie.
Yeah.
Right. Because if it wasn't, it would just seem stale, and it'd just be like, these guys aren't into it.
It's like if they said to Jeffrey play down Herbert West, it wouldn't have worked.
No, definitely not.
No, he was great.
Oh, wonderful.
Perfect.
Dead cat details later.
Cinematography. Okay, this film was made a different way. I love how it looked. Oh, let's start. Where to start? How to start? Ooh.
I was gonna say this is usually your forte, sir. So
sound was
I'm
good.
interested to see what you're saying.
Music was good. Lighting was good. I like how vibrant they made the serum shit.
Oh yeah, the fucking glow stick shit.
They always highlighted that in the shots.
That's a nice touch.
I like the film overall. I think it was lit well. I think it was shot well. It's not that's something that's going to be legendary cinematography, but it's pretty well done. I enjoyed it.
I mean, I would say that if anything, this movie's got to be known for the effects alone. I mean, the story's great too. God damn it, Bobby. I keep looking at it and I'm like, no, stop.
Just look at it, Johnny. Just look at it.
I don't want to look at it. No, I need an adult. God damn it. No, dude. But like I said, this movie is definitely for the effects, man. And like, that was my biggest thing. Anytime where Dr. Hill, like when he was already decapitated and like the body was holding his head and stuff like that, like it looked good, but then it also looked funny sometimes when the body itself was just walking around.
Yeah.
But
a big head on top of it.
Right. Okay, so like in the fucking creepy scene, dude, where he's like licking Megan and shit, like just that was cool because they still had the fucking hands on the side of his head holding him the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
But no, it was cool, man. It was nothing like amazing shots.
But
Nothing to write home about.
Right,
Premise. Is the premise something to write home about?
Oh, hell yeah.
Actually, yes.
Yes.
It doesn't tell you what's going to happen. It's a total cliffhanger.
Premium story.
Question: do you guys would you guys consider these zombies or no?
I consider them the Re-Animated.
Yeah, they're not
Just
zombies.
the Re-Animated?
They're Re-Animated.
Yeah, no, Re-Animated, not zombies.
Fair enough.
Everybody says they like the premise?
Yeah.
Yes.
Recycle, rewind, or remake?
Rewind.
Rewind.
This is a rewind and go by.
Yeah, no
Okay.
shit.
Rating.
Get on that, Johnny D.
I will be.
So, for the Gorehounds, what out of 5 skulls do we give this motherfucker? Chadwick.
I'm gonna give it 4 1/4.
4.25 plus Robert.
4.5.
Johnny.
I'm also going to go with a 4.5.
And I'm going to give it a 4.75.
Wow.
Ooh.
I'll divide that by 4.
4.5.
4.5 out of 5 for the Gore and More score. Say that 5 times fast.
Very nice.
Re-Animator 1985. So, in other news, we still got some time left in
Hell yeah,
this
we do.
show. It's time for your general horror discussion as we go on to our various websites of things. Guys, I finished Tremors. Johnny, you finished Tremors. Chad and Bobby, have you started your Tremors?
Hell no. But did you guys notice there was a Tremors marathon on Sci-Fi yesterday?
No, I did not.
But I think they
did
showed
not.
the movies in reverse, and I think they ended with the first one.
Oh.
Nice.
Interesting.
Why they
Okay.
went that route, I'm not sure, but I did see that.
So, out of 5 and 6, TJ, which ones did you like better out of those two? Like the newer of the series?
I like Bloodlines. That was fucking great. It was funny as shit.
Yeah, that was good, dude. I think Jamie Kennedy's great in that role.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's fucking hilarious in the second one too, dude, when he just starts hitting on all the ladies and shit. Or I'm not, the second one, the sixth one, the second one.
Yeah, the second one of the two.
Right. I mean, it's like a whole different series at that point, dude. It's all different, like newer Tremors and shit.
Yeah, I like the later series. I like the direction it's going. I think it's very entertaining.
Right. Like they still have the comedy because they know it's that, but I feel like they went back a lot more on the seriousness of it too.
Yeah.
So what's
Which
going
made me
on
happy.
with the franchise now?
They're making another one.
Yeah,
Island Fury.
Oh, nice.
They're going to continue it with Bert and Jamie. It's fucking awesome because they're father-son. It's Chad, I sent you a link to an article. I want to go over these new NECA figures announced. Super 7.
Yeah,
on NECA.
Ooh, speaking of figures and still staying on the horror, I did see the alien things that you showed me, Chad, the other day.
They're nice.
And I almost bought them all. I might have to go back and get them. I want that fucking alien queen, dude.
Isn't that cool?
It is, and
They're
it's only
cheap.
$20.
They're
want it.
fucking cheap.
Gotta go get it.
Like,
dude.
I want to get
Gotta
that
go.
just to play with my kids with them.
Right? And the little fucking was it the APC there?
Yeah, there's another. Did you see the one with the power loader?
No.
Yeah, there's apparently a set that has the power loader. I didn't see that in stores.
Dude, and you know what's funny is we were looking at it yesterday and my wife's just like, you don't even get into collectibles. I'm like, I know. But I had so many aliens figures when I was a kid. Like, this is kind of like, I kind of want to
But
get them all.
those aren't collectibles. Those are flat out toys.
Yeah, those
but I don't
ones
give a
too.
shit, dude. Like, I'll play with them with
I
my
want
kid,
this.
dude.
I want this so bad. Like, I want the launching face hugger and everything.
I want to get the one. I definitely got to get the little turret package, man.
Yeah, that's
yes.
And did you
Little auto
notice
turret?
Did you notice each of those packs comes with the different alien? It has the one from the first movie, Aliens, and Alien 3.
Oh, really?
I did notice that
not
because it
notice
has
that.
the dog alien in the one set. The motion trap, the turret is Aliens, and then
Yep.
the one with the spacesuit is Alien.
Okay. I gotta go find them now.
I just want the,
And they weren't even that terribly priced either.
no,
which
like I
I
said,
thought.
they're really good. They're like what, $10 a piece, and you get a couple
I think
figures. and an
$10 for
accessory.
the action figure package, so you get like an action figure, an alien, and then like some playset shit, and then like I think the APC it was 15 or 20, and the Queen was also 20.
Queen's 20, and that's one I want the most. Is the Queen?
Yeah, dude, she was big.
Yeah, you're getting a good
That's a
price.
huge
You're getting a good deal with that.
It was a huge bitch.
That is one big bitch.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Chad, I sent you an article over from Super 7 Toys, continuing our toy talk. Toy talk. We got some new toys up in here. Starting from the left side of the case, Chad, what can you see from what can you name from what you see?
Well, we've got some figures from They Live. There is they're black and white and color versions of the aliens.
Nice.
What's that? The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, Mars Attacks.
Ack.
You keep going. I got a piss.
There is like a shitload of Army of Darkness figures. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
I love me
different
some Army of
ones.
Darkness, baby.
Sorry, I can't really get this to zoom in, so I can't say exactly what all they have. There are some classic Universal monsters. We got Bride of Frankenstein, New Frankenstein, Phantom of the Opera, Son of Frankenstein. They're really going all out with these. The Mummy, excuse me, Werewolf of London. There are some really nice figures. Toxic Crusaders.
What?
Yeah, they got Super 7's doing Toxic Crusaders.
Fucking A, dude.
We've got some Munsters figures. There's Chucky.
Are they already showing these, or are these just like to be shown?
No, they're actually showing them.
Oh, okay. Because I know there's that big toy expo coming up in New York City, I believe, in a month.
Toy Fair, yeah, that's next month.
Yeah, that's coming.
Which
don't worry, we'll see it.
I'm personally nerding out about because Hasbro has picked up the Ghostbusters line,
Yes,
dude.
they have. Yes, they
To
have.
which means also Hasbro bought the original Kenner line, which did the original RGB toys back in the day. So I'm hoping we see some sweet fucking reprints, dude.
Dude, when that show happens, I'm literally on the computer all weekend. It's happening because
Oh, no shit, me too.
If Hasbro makes a proton pack, that motherfucker is getting ordered that second she goes live, dude.
I
I'm
100%
I'm
guarantee
right
they
there
will.
with you.
I can guarantee they will. If they don't, they're missing out on
Hey,
gold.
Bobby, how do you feel about those new NECA Halloween 2 figures?
I think the Dr. Loomis out of the three looks the best.
Yeah.
Okay, screw that. What do you guys think of the NECA Halloween 3 figures coming out?
Yes, that's the shit.
Oh,
I'm
the kids?
buying that.
The before and after masks. I fucking
Yeah,
love that.
dude, that shit was
Dude.
awesome.
What fucking wonderful.
You haven't seen them yet,
Literally.
TJ? Oh my god, they're fantastic.
Yeah, they look pretty sweet, dude. I would always put the
Are these
fucking
tots?
actor heads on there.
Are these wearable masks?
No.
No, they're NECA figures.
They're
No,
the figures.
they're the figures.
Oh.
But they're just the three different kids.
3-pack
or
of the
three different
kids,
masks, whatever
and
you
each
wanna
kid
say.
has a before and after mask.
Oh, wow. I missed
Fucking
that
melted head,
completely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah, dude. Dude, that's
Hunt
awesome. I didn't
Showdown
know-
comes to PS4 in February. You guys haven't seen, I have that for my computer. It is a fucking fantabulous PvE.
What was that?
game. Hunt Showdown.
Oh, that's the where you can like team up with 3 other people, right?
Yep. And well, you and a partner, and then there's 6 teams, I think. And you have to hunt down demons. So it's like a bounty hunting game. So there's like zombie portals and shit, and then you have to hunt down this big old demon.
Okay, speaking of staying on that line, and dude, when does that drop for PS4? Because that did look
February
pretty good.
14th. That would be fun as
Valentine's
fuck
Day.
to play.
Nice.
Oh, Valentine's
So
Day.
Valentine's
Oh,
Day,
there's gonna be a
and
lot of
then-
heartbroken bitches out there. That
And it's Crytek engine, so it looks beautiful.
So that would give me a little bit more than a month to kill some time before Doom comes out.
Yeah.
Because once Doom comes out, dude, it's fucking on that shit.
I
just
can't
get
wait till
past Valentine's
SpongeBob
Day.
Rehydrated comes out. I'm so excited.
Yes.
I'm gonna play the fuck
Can we
out
just
of
get
it.
past? Can we just get past Valentine's Day? Fuck this shit.
Why? Because then we get the My Bloody Valentine Blu-rays.
I just want to get past Valentine's Day because then I'll have my fucking income tax return.
Bingo.
I just want to get past it because I don't really fucking care,
Oh, Bobby's a lonely heart.
dude.
Oh no!
I don't even- Shut the fuck up, John. It's not bullshit. The bullshit holiday to try and make money off of us people.
It
I
is,
know,
it
dude.
really
It's
is.
Hallmark, baby.
It really is.
Who gives a shit?
It's Hallmark, baby. He says.
Listen,
What I hate is when you go out to eat for Valentine's Day and you go to the restaurant and they only have their own menu for that day and the prices are jacked way the fuck up.
because they know what they're doing. That's why you gotta get yourself. That's why you gotta get yourself a lady like mine who just wants pizza and wings.
Okay,
Well, that's my wife. Look, the one year for Valentine's Day, we went to the one steakhouse, and their cheapest dinner for two was like $75. And I'm like,
That's
that's
that seems
fucking
wolf, but that's kind of average. I feel
yeah,
also
it is.
for a
And I
decent
still
restaurant.
feel like it's a ripoff. So we left there, and we're like, all right, screw it, we're not going there. Let's just go across the street and go to Applebee's. Went to Applebee's. It would have been a minimum 1 hour wait for a table.
Right.
So we said, screw that. Let's go to the nice Mexican restaurant next door that we both like, and we'll try and get a table there. So we go there, got a table right away, ate our dinner, and left before we would have even gotten a table at Applebee's.
You probably spent like less than $30.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and their food's really good. And the funny thing is, we ran into her brother and his girlfriend at Applebee's. And they're like,
Oh, really?
And they're like, we're going to wait here. So we go to the Mexican restaurant. 5 minutes after we sit down at our table, here comes her brother and his girlfriend.
Right? They were probably like, yo, fuck that. We're going to follow them. This
Absolutely.
is stupid.
And the food is 10 times better than Applebee's would have been anyway.
Listen, the only good thing about Valentine's Day is if you love candy, the next day it's all 50% off.
Oh,
buddy.
shit, yeah.
Oh, that's what I do. Next
Right?
day.
It's like Halloween too. It's like Halloween early, bro. You know what I mean?
The best days are the day after Halloween, the day after Easter, and the day after Valentine's Day. All
Correct.
that discount candy.
Mad candy.
And you know us fat guys, we love candy.
Huge.
I like candy, bubblegum and taffy. Skip to my sweet candy.
I understood that reference.
Yeah. I could go that whole song, dude.
First thing that comes to my head is,
I have a question for you guys.
I hope we have an answer.
Event Horizon in the Hellraiser universe?
No.
Could
No.
it be?
Potentially, but I don't
Could
think
it
it
be?
is.
Are you talking? You know the article I'm referring to? Okay.
Is this because the Hellraiser in space or something?
Well, no, because just think of like the different planes of existence and what the Event Horizon does, and where that sends you.
It's been a minute since I watched Event Horizon. That should be coming up pretty soon, actually, right?
Yeah.
I know that's on
What
our
is our
list.
next film, Chad?
Our next film is actually a fan pick from RoboFuck, Christine.
Oh, what is it?
Christine.
John Carpenter. Yeah, baby.
Carpenter.
Does that mean we get to say Cundy for a whole fucking other?
Oh,
Cundy.
I'm not sure if he was cinematographer on this one or not, but we're going to end up saying it anyway.
Wait, what movie was it? I'll tell you if he was or wasn't.
I think we need Cundy shirts.
No, he wasn't.
That should be our next shirt, dude. Is Cundy shirts. That'd be great.
Just in big capital letters, exclamation points after it.
Cundy.
You fucking great, dude.
We'll make it happen.
Holy shit.
We will make it happen, guys. Oh, wow. So, cosplay time.
Yes.
Bobby working on a new Jason, huh?
Yes, it's still in the process. I'm still making makeup. I was just doing some of the clothes this past Sunday for literally about 5 hours on end. Finally got some of it to the way I like.
Nice.
And so I still got to make makeup. The mask is being made now. I just got an update on it 2 days ago. It's out of the casting process, and he's starting to paint it and do all that kind of
I
shit.
got a
for
question
me.
for you, Bobby.
You may ask it.
So, you're doing like a custom version of that, correct?
Yes.
For the hands, why don't you do the action figure correct hands?
I was going to do that, but then I decided to keep a little continuity purpose, because a lot of people like to say that after 8, that the reason why his skin looks like that is because of toxic waste. So I decided to get black leather gloves and really like burn them and put
I really
holes in
wanted
them.
to see you put clip-on nails on and then have.
Oh, I am. No, I am.
Oh,
dude, I'm cutting the tips of the finger. Dude, there's a whole process.
There's a whole process.
I gotta get the fingernails. I gotta burn the gloves. I gotta put makeup on my hands. It's already there.
Are you going to be able to debut this at Monster Mania, bud? Or is it going to go
As
a little
long
bit
as the mask comes in, which it should, yes.
Hell yeah, dude.
I still have a whole nother month.
Nice.
But the only thing I'm literally releasing little pieces like, okay, this is done. Here's part of the shirt. That's it. Like,
so
I just want everybody to see it when it's done. That's what I want.
When you're working on the clothes right now, are you just distressing them, or are you like distressing them and like painting them too and stuff?
All at once. I haven't bought them outside to put them through dirt yet.
Word. Nice. Hell yeah.
I do it outside the real way.
Nice. TJ, what do you got going on your cosplay front, buddy?
Blacksmith might be doing some additions to that soon. I still got my Halloween H2O costume.
Are you adding another like mask on top of the blacksmith one, or is like what you've shown me? Is that like
I think what I'm going to add is maybe a hat and then a chest piece.
Ooh, I like the hat.
Yeah,
like one of the, like a big old fucking
yeah.
I like it. I actually also have a little cosplay news. Unless I already
Tell us.
I did. I finally ordered a fucking legit blank from JDF Studios.
Yes.
This time I got it pre-drilled though, because I wanted to make sure I got it in time for the con so I can get it all painted up and good to go.
Ooh.
And then once I'm done kind of playing with this and seeing how I like it, I'd like to get 2 more, but I want to get the ones where I actually got to drill them and everything, because for some reason I'm weird and I want to do like the whole process as much as I can by myself. So
that's the best way, because you know why? You can make it the way you want it.
Right. But I think this first mask I'm just going to make it the OG, like the starting Freddy versus Jason mask, like no real damage, just kind of dirty.
I would.
And then there was, I do really want to try to make my own end scene, but man, I know that's going to be fucking hard as shit. Just that crunch and everything. But I know TJ's got a nasty one on the way. Or did you already get it, bud?
It's on the way. It's shipping this week.
Nice. Can't wait to see that shit, dude. And then I also ordered my gauntlet gloves finally. And so, yeah, dude, I'm finally getting her closer to 100%.
You'll get there. You'll get
there.
there.
Yeah, dude. It takes a little bit of time.
That's why I start mine 3 months in advance.
Right.
Because I make everything.
I still don't know how I'm going to do the front of the overalls for the chest piece.
What do you got to do?
So it shows it a little bit. So like it shows it underneath. I probably have to make cuts and shit.
I would say not go cuts, but seeing as how he's a blacksmith, I would go burns.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's gonna be hard to replicate for me, but
Here's what you do. No, here's what you do. Make a tiny little pinhole, light it on fire, and let it go as far as you want.
Yeah.
Especially, actually,
you're
what would be good is,
as a matter of fact, I would even go like to actually cut a hole out
and then burn
the edges.
Yeah.
That's another
just to get the little scour marks on it and stuff like that. But dude, if you do like maybe holes or rips on the side, I don't know how big your chest piece is going to be per se. But if you have like any ribs or damage or anything,
it's going to be a beefy boy. I'll tell you what.
What's that?
This is going to be a beefy fucking boy.
You are going to be sweating your balls off probably at this con if you're that layered up, dude.
Yeah, but it's going to be cold, so it won't be so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but cold, it's going to be inside with thousands of people. It's like
outside for 10 minutes.
That's true, right?
And I'm telling you guys, you need to see this mask in person. The pictures are not doing it justice.
I know, dude. I can't wait. You know what? Actually, I'm excited the most about is like playing Where's Waldo with you fuckers when we all get there. And trying to just not tell you exactly where we are, but I just hopefully can hunt each other out in the fucking crowd.
Just look for a big motherfucker.
Well, obviously you're the easiest one to find by people.
All right.
But I'm a fucking bulldozer, so I'd probably be the second.
Where's Johnny? Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Knocked over 3 people.
Yep. Steve, that fucking steamroller coming down the aisle.
I'm a steamroller, baby.
What the fuck?
Oh, shit. Chad, you got anything on the cosplay front, buddy?
No, but I have been pricing out stuff. I remember before, I think TJ suggested I should do a Marine Corps from Aliens. Holy shit, is that armor expensive?
Dude, I would love to do the Colonial Marines, man. Making that smart gun would be so fucking fun.
I just think putting a cigar in Chad's mouth in a red bandana, just like he's seen some shit.
I've seen some shit.
Yeah.
Do it.
I still want to see you do a Loomis, though.
I still want to do that. I still can't find the trench coat that I like, though.
Is it?
It's got to be one without the shoulder pads.
And it's got to have what? It's got to have the buttons in the front, right?
Yeah, it's got to have the buttons in the front.
Yes.
Yeah. Got to do some searching.
Some research.
That's just it.
That's right.
You can't find any one site that says specifically what type of trench coat that is.
Yeah.
Does it change per movie? Is that why? Or
It might be.
they're just by the 6th one, they're like, fuck it, just get him a goddamn tan trench coat.
He didn't even have that in the 6th one either.
No? You would know better than I would, sir.
In the 6th one, he had a gray type.
Oh. Yeah.
Should know
I'm sorry. I shunned.
I'm still debating the whole thing, but I for the hat, I'm gonna have to pick out a good one, a really good hat.
I like the idea of the hat, though, dude.
Yeah.
It would look
especially
good.
if you kept it low brimmed, almost like Kung Lao style, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just barely over your eyes.
You gotta find a good one.
He's saying hat, and I'm picturing those wide brimmed West Virginia deep hillbilly hats.
Yeah.
That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Kind of almost what's his name wore in the Hills of Eyes remake. Fuck, I can't think of his name. Anyways. Yeah, dude. I can't think it was the main one there that fucking he was kind of the leader of them almost. But not the dad, but he had he had the tire spike and shit.
I don't know. I have.
It's been a long time since I've seen it.
I was gonna say it wasn't. Whatever. I was gonna say I know it wasn't Jupiter. I can't remember the name though. Anyways,
I like that, but I think wider brim. If you can find one with a wider brim,
okay,
that does look really close to what I'm picturing, though.
Okay, we're all searching up
send us
on
pictures.
It. Yeah, send you pictures. Oh
yeah.
Boy. So I don't think we have anything else to talk about on this episode.
No, man. I think we've kind of wrapped everything that we could wrap.
So
today.
Stay tuned for upcoming podcasts such as the Coroner Report featuring
myself,
Chad, and TJ.
Me, and we'll be doing the horror news and all that stuff. And the TJ Bowser Power Hour featuring interviews with me and various celebrities of sorts and conversations with interesting peoples of sorts. And Wicked Wednesdays box office banter. Wicked Wednesdays is getting video. Box office banter is coming soon. Also, Jerk the Curtain.
Our highest rated show.
Oh, yes. The highest rated show. Dream Warrior Review, Rabbit Hole. Oh, we have so much content coming.
Did you mention
and
Wednesday?
Do Back Sports.
Huh? Did you mention Wicked Wednesday?
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Wicked Wednesdays. Yes, of course.
No, you did.
They're getting videos.
You did.
Getting videos. And you can find all of those on Apple, iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and your source for pop culture, dobackdiscussion.net. So.
Yeah.
This is your host with the motherfucking most, TJ Bowser, signing off.
Your Dark Lord of Knowledge, Chad Crispin, saying, later, bitches.
This is Big Johnny D saying, see you later, Gorehounds.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Moon saying, get the fuck out of here.
Are you ready? Yeah, you think you can tell us what to do? You think you can tell us what to wear? You think that you're better? Well, you better get ready. Bow to the masters. Break it down! Degenerate into something fool. We just got tired of doing what you told us to do. That's the breaks, boy. Yeah, that's the breaks, little man. Break it down. Degeneration X. Degeneration. Think you can tell me what to do? Talking to? Well, you better get used to the weight of all bounces and see what you got in measures and ounces. But that's the breaks, boy. Yeah, that's the breaks, little man. Break it down. Degeneration X. Degeneration. You think you're a big man? I treat you like you're a little man. Yo, tell me what it's like to be half a man. It must break your heart to see what I am, but that's the breaks, boy. Yeah, that's the breaks, little man. Break it down. Degeneration X. Degeneration. Think you can tell me what to do? Know who you're talking to? Just stop, one admit.